Alright, welcome to another episode of Talking to Myself, where I talk to myself about topics that excite me. And in this episode, I'm going to be talking about the 90-10 rule. And this was something that just popped into my head just now, literally, and I had a spontaneous moment to share this, to speak about it. And this is kind of a rule that I just made up, but it works for me. So to my future self, or to anyone that listens, the way I see it is 90% of your things that you do, and I'm talking about everything that you do, should be aligned to your purpose, to purposeful living, to something greater than yourself, to your mission in this life. And the other 10% can be, I guess you could call them just garbage stuff, maybe watching some nonsense TV, maybe eating some junk food, maybe just faffing about, doing, I don't know, whatever you want, just with no intention behind it is the best way to put it. And let me expand on this a bit. Within that 90%, that doesn't mean to say you cannot still have fun. But the thing is, in that 90% of stuff you do, even if you're having fun with intention, with purpose behind it. So it's not to say never see your friends, never have fun, never do something just for the enjoyment of it. But you'd say you'd do it consciously. So obviously the majority of the time maybe you have your goal is in this life to be a CEO. So obviously you'd work hard, you'd do whatever you need to do, you'd do the business aspect, have your meetings, whatever. There can be times maybe you want to meet up with your friends, let's just say. A lot of people, what they do when they meet up with the friends, they meet up because they're bored. They have nothing else to do. They're not doing it because, there's an intention there to just have a good time. They're doing it from an intention of boredom. So can you see the difference? There's an intention. So you can go, I intend to spend an hour with my friends. My intention behind this, you set it consciously to say, I'm just going to have an absolute laugh with them because I enjoy their company. I'm going to relax, detach from my work, spend quality time with them. Versus, I'm going to hang out with my friends because I'm bored, I don't know what else to do, I've got nothing better to be doing. Coming from a completely different place. So that's what I mean by when I say in that 90% you can still have the fun, but you're doing it with a positive intention, with more of a purpose behind it. You're not just doing it because you've got nothing else to do with yourself. When I say that 10% of the, I guess you could call it the garbage stuff, the purposeless stuff, that's when I say you can maybe just do things without, just for the pure sake of it. So that can be just to have some junk food for one day, just binge out, for example. One day every, I don't know, if it's once a year, once every 6 months or something. Or maybe you just, watch a reality TV show once in a while, just for the sake of it, just because you feel like doing it. The issue is, the ratio for most people is probably the other way around. 90% garbage stuff, 10% purposeful living. And that's why we're living in a world that doesn't know, or people don't know who they are. They have no desire, no ambition, not desire. They're living from a place of following their desires, that's what I was meant to say. So they crave junk food, they go straight to that. They crave reality TV, gossip, they go straight to that. Crave alcohol, they go straight to that. So it's the wrong way around. As I said, the 90% should be the purposeful living, but you can still have fun. You follow the path of excitement, but that leads to your bigger goal, okay? It's a conscious way of doing things. You're thinking before you act, rather than just blindly acting from a place of, desire, from boredom, from these negative emotions. And it's interesting, because I used to be in that position myself. I was just blindly going along with things. I would chase women that I wasn't even attracted to. I would, go along with the crowd drinking alcohol, even though I didn't like alcohol, just to fit in. Worried what they would think if I didn't join in. And here's the interesting thing, once you follow that purpose, that higher calling, doing something bigger than yourself that excites you, that you're passionate about, you stop caring about the approval of others. And once you stop caring about the approval, another interesting thing happens. People start liking you more. You actually start gaining people's approval. They start becoming more attracted to you. It's a complete paradox. Because the more you try and fit in, the more you repel people. The second you go the complete opposite, you focus on your vision, people become attracted to you and start becoming curious about you. Why is this person not joining in with the alcoholic thing? And initially they're going to take little digs at you. Why does this person spend 90% of his time doing work or doing, I don't know, whatever this person's doing, and not coming out drinking with us at the weekend? They get curious because it reflects something in them that they're not willing to do. But after some time, people actually start joining in with you as well. They start going, actually, this person's not doing it and he's coping just fine. What if I try and be like this person? So, if you're in a position where you're doing it the wrong way around, the 90% the garbage stuff, the 10%'s doing useful stuff, I would gradually look to increase those percentages more in favour of the useful things. So don't go from 90 of the garbage stuff to 10% garbage stuff straight away. Maybe look to get it to an 80-20 ratio initially. And that can be just doing a small change. Doing something like implementing a healthier diet on at least daily or a few days in a week. Just implementing little things. Purposefully going to the gym a few times a week. Implementing a practice a few times a week. Maybe choosing to cut down on your alcohol intake or junk food intake. Just starting off cutting down from, say, one night out a week to maybe doing it once every 2 weeks. Just little things like that. Just start becoming aware of what you're doing and look to change those percentages around. Obviously, if you want to. I'm not here to tell you how to live your life, what to do. If you want to keep doing nonsense, cool, go ahead. But the way I see it is living from a conscious and purposeful way. Because life actually gets better that way, when you're not reliant on this other stuff. Because a lot of this garbage stuff that people do, the ones that are, for example, when I say garbage, I'm saying like the addictive stuff, the repetitive stuff, the gossip, the reality TV, the alcohols. It's not, you don't actually feel better from it, you just get a temporary fix and get addicted to it, so then you rely on it more. If you can get it to the more conscious way of doing things, purposeful, you're getting a sustainable way of doing things, meaning, one, you're not addicted to, I guess, stuff that's supposedly not good for you. But two, you become content with just being there. You become grateful for the little things, and you no longer actually need the stuff that you were doing before, and you realise it was just an addiction. So, to summarise, live your life 90% purposefully, with intention, with ambition, consciously, and the other 10%, just you can relax. Do this in every area of your life if possible. The 90%, as I said before, you can still have fun, but you have purpose and intention behind it. Even just hanging out with your friends. You don't just do it because you're bored. You do it because maybe you want to spend quality time with them. Maybe you want to have a laugh. Maybe you want to chat to them about a certain topic. You don't just blindly go along with it. You question things before you do them. And you don't blindly go along with it. Hope this helps. Love you all.